Lions have shown significant improvement in their pass rush, but even the most promising teams need to make critical adjustments to stay competitive. After a convincing victory in Week 1, Detroit's defense is proving to be a force to be reckoned with. However, injuries and a lack of depth at the edge rusher position raise the question: is it time for a major reinforcement? Don't miss out and join us on this journey to the top. Click the subscribe button and activate notifications to stay updated with all the content. Let's go, Lions! This is where the name of the Jet-star pass rusher Reich comes into play, as he is starting to gain traction as a potential trade target for Detroit. Let's dive into the details of this potential addition. The Lions' signing of Marcus Davenport during the last free agency brought hope that he would add both physicality and leadership to the team's pass rush. However, Davenport's injury history is well known. While he has shown flashes of talent throughout his career, he has missed significant time due to various injuries. Now, the Lions are facing a new challenge with Davenport's groin injury, which sidelined him in Week 2. With that, the need to explore trade options to bolster the defensive line has become urgent. And that's where Reich stands out. Although the Jets have stated they do not intend to trade him, some insiders, like Jeremy F., suggest that a trade might be on the radar, especially if Reich continues to push for a new contract. Reich is a proven talent in the NFL. Over the past 4 seasons, he has recorded more than 11 sacks per year, a feat that few edge rushers have matched. His ability to generate consistent pressure on opposing quarterbacks makes him a valuable player for any team. For the Lions, his arrival would not only strengthen the pass rush but also put them in the mix for a Super Bowl spot. What does Reich bring to the table? He is a versatile playmaker, capable of playing both defensive end and outside linebacker, giving defensive coordinators more flexibility. Since 2020, Reich has accumulated an impressive 47 sacks in just 4 seasons, using both his strength and agility to torment opposing blockers. In a system like Detroit's, where Aiden Hutchinson already faces double teams, Reich would have more opportunities to shine in one-on-one situations, potentially keeping him on track for double-digit sack seasons. One of the challenges of acquiring a player of this caliber is the impact on the salary cap. But fortunately, the Lions are in an enviable position. With around $77.5 million in projected cap space for 2025, Detroit has the financial flexibility to offer Reich a long-term and lucrative contract, which is crucial to closing the deal. Although the Lions are considered one of the favorites to acquire Reich, other teams are also keeping an eye, such as the Bears, Titans, and Colts. All of them have salary cap space or draft capital to make competitive offers. However, Detroit has a clear advantage: immediate competitiveness. The Lions are further along in their development compared to rebuilding teams like the Bears and have a clearer path to the playoffs. This could make Detroit an attractive destination for a player who wants to win now, like Reich. What do you think? Should the Lions make an aggressive push to acquire Reich? Do you believe his arrival would solidify Detroit's defense, or are there other areas that need attention? Leave your comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date. If the Lions do manage to close a trade for Reich, it could be the game changer the team needs to establish itself as one of the NFC's powerhouses. The defense, which already impressed in Week 1, would reach a new level with such a dominant player in the trenches. Moreover, it would be a clear sign that the franchise is willing to do whatever it takes to compete at a high level and vie for a Super Bowl spot. Looking long-term, adding Reich would not only bring immediate impact but also help in the development of other young players on the roster. Athletes like Aiden Hutchinson, who is already an emerging star, could learn and further evolve alongside such a talented veteran. Additionally, the pressure Reich would exert on opposing offensive lines would give Detroit's already solid secondary even more space to make plays and interceptions. Of course, there's always the risk factor involved in major trades, especially with high-value players. But, as mentioned earlier, the Lions are in a privileged financial position, with cap space to absorb Reich's contract and still offer an extension that would keep him in Detroit for several years. If the team wants to take the next step and establish itself as one of the league's top defenses, this could be the perfect opportunity. Now, it's up to Detroit's management to evaluate if the investment is worth it, considering the pieces that would need to be traded and the impact on the franchise's future. Either way, acquiring Reich would be a bold and ambitious move, worthy of a team ready to compete at the highest level of the NFL. So, what do you think about this possibility? Could Reich be the player that takes the Lions to the next level? Or are there other positions that deserve more attention right now? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to catch all the updates on the Lions and their moves this season. Let's follow this journey together. As a Lions fan, the idea of bringing in Reich gets me very excited. Our defense has already shown signs of being dominant, especially with Aiden Hutchinson leading the pass rush, but adding a proven talent like Reich would be a real game changer. He has impressive consistency, and his ability to make an impact as both a defensive end and linebacker would give our defense even more flexibility. Additionally, with injuries being a real concern, especially with players like Marcus Davenport, the depth that Reich would bring is essential for maintaining competitiveness throughout the season. We have a real chance to compete for something big this year, and a player like him could be the missing ingredient to put the Lions on the map as serious Super Bowl contenders.